What's going on, Guardians? I'm going to try to give as much information on Xur in a very short amount of time. But we're here to talk about Xur and the Nine. Now, anyone who's ever played Destiny knows who Xur is. He's very famous. He's kind of well known in the tower, whether he's your black market dealer or just an awesome guy that comes in with some awesome guns. But the majority of Guardians do not know much about him other than that he is an agent of the Nine. And even that itself is a bit mysterious. The Nine. What are the Nine? Unless Pluto is considered still a planet, the Nine does not stand for that. Could stand for the 9 planets. Or is it that the 9 are 9 people, 9 things? Things because all you see when you look at Xur is tentacle face. But what Xur is he is called a Jovian. That is the species. What the Jovians are they are remnants from the Golden Age. These were the people that colonized the planets from Jupiter onward and outward. But since the collapse, not many Guardians have traveled out there. I don't think any at all besides Toland and the famous names that you know. But that is what seems to be fact. Other people may say that the Jovians are completely different from what I just stated. Some say they are deep orbit war minds. Some say the 9 are ancient Leviathan intelligences from the seas of Europa or the hydrocarbon pits of Titan. The 9 are ghosts who pierced the deep black without a ship and meditated on hissing silence of the heliopause. Or they're aspects of the darkness broken by the Traveler's rebuke, working to destroy us from within. Or they're a viral language of pure meaning. Or they're the shadows left by the annihilation of a transcendent shape burned into what is. One of the few people to actually meet with the 9 is Osiris. He met with the 9 on Europa. According to Brother Vance, he says the 9 are vulnerable every moment they touch our world. But whatever the 9 are and what Xur is, I'm sure we'll be getting a DLC soon to cover all that, because with each DLC they add, as you know, more planets. And Europa was actually in one of the concept arts. Here it is here. It's just a snowy outpost, which is probably why Xur is wearing all that gear, which looks like winter. So I'm going to throw it out there right now and say that the next DLC is probably got to do with... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. The 9 might probably be in the next major expansion, like the Taken King. That's more understandable. Maybe the next DLC will probably be like a Cabal raid, maybe. But another thing about Xur that's just a fun fact, the entire House of Wolves DLC was all because of Xur. Marasov gave the 9 Skolas. And what Xur is, even though in the Grimoire he's not referred to as Xur, he's referred to as a hooded figure with tentacles on his face. And who else but, unless it's another 9, because they might all look like that. But the 9 or Xur, whoever you want to decide is, actually released Skolas into the world, where during their confrontation when they left, Skolas was going to punch Xur in the face, but he decided to restrain from that because that's how it got him there. So Skolas came to the conclusion, instead of being the Kell of the Wolves, how about he would become the Kell of everything? And that set forth the House of Wolves and gave us the second DLC in Destiny. All because of Xur, or the 9. So this kind of brings up some speculation as to whether the 9 are helpful. As I said before, they might be working to destroy us from the inside out. They might not. They might be trying to help, giving us all these guns, but that just might be an act to get us on their side. But hopefully, Bungie will release more info on Xur and the 9, because they're a very, very elusive group. And also the Jovians sound like a great race. Much like the Awoken, they're just further out. And where else should Destiny go? Because at the bottom left it does say the Milky Way. Maybe they're going to add another galaxy soon. That seems to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Later, Guardians.